This is costing for week 6, Chef Mara's class, B55F. This week we are doing the costing for cheesecake. We have a yield of 2 to 3 cakes. These are our ingredients as always in the first column. Cheesecake, or sorry, not cheesecake, cream cheese, sugar, cornstarch, vanilla extract, salt, eggs, heavy cream, milk, and lemon juice. We have our US measurements inside the packet: 5 pounds, 1 pound, 12 ounces, 1.5 ounces, 0.5 ounces, 0.75 ounces, 1 pound, 8 ounces, 4 ounces, 1 ounce. For the smallest amount, we are looking for ounces to make our life easier, and we just convert everything to ounces. So 5 pounds would be 5 times 16 equals 80 ounces. 1 pound 12 ounces would be 16 times 1, which would give us 16, plus 12 ounces is equal to 28 ounces. 1 pound, not 1 pound, 1.5 ounces is already in the smallest number. We don't want to round right now, so we're going to keep it 1.5 ounces. 0.5 ounces will stay 0.5. 0.75 will stay 0.75. 1 pound will turn into 16. 8, 4, and 1 will stay the same. Taking a look at your costing sheet, we can find out all of the amounts which these ingredients cost, which is row D, column D, column D. So we have 15 cents, 6 cents, 10 cents, 7 cents, 5 cents, 40 cents, 19 cents, 5 cents, and 20 cents. We're going to move on to costing, and again, costing is very easy. All costing is multiplying the amount of ounces that you have times the amount of money that it takes to go ahead and get 1 ounce per item. So 80 times 0.15 will give you 12. 28 multiplied by 0.06 will give you $1.68. 1.5 multiplied by 0.1 will give you 0.15. And numbers like these two columns, 0.5 multiplied by 0.07 is 0.035. 0.75 multiplied by 0.05 will give you 0.0375. These two numbers we will have to round, but everything else you're okay. Moving on to the extension, if we remember, the extension is just making the cost prettier. So cost, anything that is a whole number, like number 12, will stay as 12. Anything that has 2 digits behind the 0 can just go straight over, so 1.68 will stay 1.68. 0.15 can stay 0.15. But 0.035 we will have to round, so 5 or more up the score, 4 or less let it rest. One number after the second digit behind the decimal, so is 5 higher than 5? Yes, so round up the number 3 to make it 0.04. And again with this one, is 7 higher than 5? Yes, so 3 becomes a 4 to get 0.04. And in everything else, you're good. Straight into the extension. So now we have our complete extension. Going on to the total cost. The total cost is all of the extensions added. So what's 12 plus 1.68 plus 0.15 plus 0.04 plus 0.04 plus 6.4 plus 1.52 plus 0.2 plus 0.2. Adding all of these up, we get our final total cost, which is 22.23. Now that we have our total cost, I forgot to do this step, we're going to do cost per item. And cost per item is going to be very simple. Here we go. Cost per item is just taking the total cost, which is 22.23, and then dividing it by the yield, which is 2 to 3 cakes. So for the first one, I'm going to divide it by 2 to give you the first cost per item. And this one again, 22.23 divided by 3, and it gives you the second cost per item. So this one is just telling you it takes $11. Let's make this a prettier number. 11.12. Yeah. So this one is just telling you it takes $11.12 to make one cake if you're making a batch of 2. And this one is telling you it takes $7.41 to make one cake out of a batch of 3. So let's go 7.41. And these two would be your two separate answers of a batch of 2 or a batch of 3 cake. So again, these are your ingredients, your measurements, ounces, how much it costs per ounce of ingredient. You have your extension, total cost, and our rarely seen cost per item. This is per 2, this is per 3.